Hey parents and teachers, welcome to a quick video tutorial which will help you get into a Google Meet if you're getting stuck. So the situation might be, because if you're trying to get into a Google Meet using your student account, it will not let you in unless the Google Meet is hosted by a teacher in their district. So for example, if the student's Google account, or if they live in Bridgewater Raynham, their Google account's going to end with @bridge-rain.org. That student can only get into a Google Meet which is being hosted by somebody else with the same ending in their email. So that would be their teachers. All their teachers have emails or Google accounts with the @bridge-rain.org. So students can only go into Google Meets hosted by teachers. Teachers, same thing. You can only go into Google Meets that are also being hosted by other teachers in your district. So if you have an @Google account that's it's district specific or organization specific, you can only get into Google Meets that are hosted by other people within that organization. So my Google Meet for these workshops are actually hosted by a Google account that ends with an @yahoo.com. So it's not district specific. So then how do you get in, right? So I'm going to show you that. So you'll receive a similar email like this depending on your workshop. It will have the Google Meet link that you'll go into on the date and the time. So let's say that date and the time has come. You go into the email, you click on the link. And because I'm on my Yahoo account, my Google account that's not run or by a school district, I would be able to get in right now. I'd be able to join now and I wouldn't have a problem. I'll show you that at the end. But if I switch accounts and I decide to go in as Declan, which is a student account, it is going to quickly say, nope, you're not allowed. Declan is not allowed to go into a Google Meet that's not hosted by somebody in his district. And my workshops are being hosted by my general Google account, which is connected to an email that ends in @yahoo.com and not bridge-rain.org. So let's try to go in as teacher, right? So if I go to switch account and I go to my teacher account, it is also not going to let me in. And this is a great safety measure, and we don't blame them for that. What we do want to know is, well, okay, then how do I get in, right? Or how do I get off my student's account? It just keeps popping up. It's just always there, right? So what you want to do is click on the link. In the top right-hand corner, you're going to go to switch account. And if you have any other Google account that you've ever logged into, it should show up here. So for example, my other email address, which is just a regular Gmail I could go in as, or my Yahoo email address, which is connected to a Google. It's just that it's a Yahoo address, okay? Now, so I'm going to pick my miscellaneous Gmail account, and now I can go in. Actually, no, it's not going to let me in because the actual host is not there. So I'm being asked to join, but the host isn't there at the moment because the meeting hasn't really started, so they're not going to let me in. So let me show you one final example. Now if I go in as Yahoo, which is an account not restricted by anybody, I'm actually the host, so I can actually get in. And then it will go right in. So if you're doing this at the time of the actual event, you'll be able to get right in. You won't have to wait for the host, because hopefully I will be there. So that's just a quick little lesson. Now, if you don't have an account, if you're like, oh, well, hold on, I don't have all those account options like you do, what will most likely happen is Google will ask you to create an account, okay? If you don't know how to do that, if you're still stuck, send me an email. Even if the workshop is started, I keep an eye on my emails and we can try to help you out. And once you get into the workshop, I can show you how to create that Google account. I hope this helps, and I hope this doesn't, I hope no other further obstacles stop you from getting into the workshop. Have a great day and keep smiling.